Hey guys, so tonight I just sat down to play around with some of my new fun things, and I wasn't even going to film it, but then I was kind of like, there are a few things here that I haven't tried on camera, I think, and I kind of want to see if I can just do like a super simple, easy, mostly cream, I think, spring kind of makeup look. So I also really want to use this Marc Jacobs eyeliner that I got. So I'm not sure exactly how it's going to turn out. I have like a vision for what I want, which I usually do not have, but we will feel it out. I already put some primer on, but I'm going to mix together my NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation and my Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. So the NARS that I'm using right now is a little bit too dark for me. I did Sunless Tanner today, and it hasn't quite, like, it's not quite as dark as it will be once I am fully baked. So this is the color I use when I'm like super self-tanned, so I think this will make it a little bit lighter, and hopefully it will somewhat match me. And for like an everyday look, I don't want to have like makeup caked on my face. So I just did one pump of the NARS, and then you saw how much of the stick I put on. So I haven't used this combination together yet, so I'm kind of interested to see how it looks. I feel like I went from being a ghost yesterday to a pumpkin today, maybe. Not quite sure what this look is right now. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass concealer in Cedar, and I might still add just a dab of that lighter shade that I have too. This is probably light enough that I'm just gonna do it because why not? Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get my Pat McGrath under eye setting powder ready so I can go right in there as soon as I finish blending this out. I really love this under eye powder, but like look what a mess it is in there after you use it. It's so kick-uppy and super powdery, so that's like one con against it, I guess. But I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty cream bronzer in Macchiato, and I only set my under eyes, so I'm just gonna take this on my sponge and start bronzing up my face. And I keep seeing all of these YouTubers like bring their bronzer like up like this, like on their nose, and it's like a super like nice tan look, I guess. That actually does look super pretty, and it looks really natural. I feel like I saw like Raw Beauty Christy doing this before I saw anybody else doing it too. I keep trying to look in this mirror and it still has a little like plastic on it. I'm like, why can I not see anything? Oh, hello. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this here for now. This foundation combination is so dewy, and I feel like, I don't know, it might be a little too dewy for me. So I'm gonna go in with the cream blush first, and then I'm gonna set it down with my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. I'm just gonna use a little bit, but I think I need something that will kind of hold all of this together. But I'm excited because I'm going in with the purple cream blush, the, what is it, Drama Class shade. So I'm gonna go, since I have this eyeliner that I want to use, I'm kind of just like trying to go purple today. And I feel like once this is on my cheeks, it's not going to be as purple as I'm thinking it is. No, like it's not, this looks, how can I do that? that does not look, you know, it's gorgeous, but it's not purple like it is in the pan. But I think it has a really pretty tone to it. I love this color, actually. I thought this was going to be kind of like a, you know, not an everyday color, but it's actually like super stunning. I think that is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to powder my face real quick. I think I might end up going in with a little bit more like at the very end, but we will see. I also grabbed this new Sephora collection brush. I grabbed 2 of them, and this is the bronzer brush and this is the powder brush, but I kind of like this one more for powder, I think. Well, I think I will like it more for powder, and this one more for bronzer, so we're going to try these out. But I'm going to grab some of this Makeup Forever powder and just kind of tap it in. So my skin still looks really pretty, and there's still like a little bit of luminosity to it, but that definitely took a lot of that blush color away. So I'm definitely going to go in later and kind of spruce it up a little bit. But for now, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty powder bronzer in Private Island. And I have had, what is this one? I have had Shady Biz in this, like, since they came out. And I've put like a pretty good dent in it. I really love this one, but this is just a deeper shade, and I wanted to try this one out for when I am fake tanning. Well, I don't even want to say fake tanning because I don't want it to sound like I'm using like a tanning bed. When I am self-tanning. But it's so hard because I'm like a completely different skin tone when I'm self-tanned. Ow! Shit. Damn, that hurt. I really like this brush for the bronzer. I mean, I didn't really see any like big whoop with the powder brush. Well, this is just weird to me. So this is the powder brush, but I really like this for the bronzer. I don't see any like, this is just it's a nice powder brush, but it's not like, oh my god, revolutionary. Alright, I'm going to stop bronzing for now, and I'm going to start on my eyes, but first I need something in my brows. I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Cush Fiber Brow in Haze. Alright, now that my brows have a little color to them, I think I'm going to go in with my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And I know I said the next look that I was going to do with this would be like super awesome and crazy. I'm sorry, but this is not going to be that. I just want to do like a really cool like liner moment, I think. So I just want to throw a little something on before I do the liner. So first off, I'm going to go in with Certified, this matte bone shade at the top. Pat out my creasy eyelids. I'm just feeling like a really tan face with like a blanked out eye with a nice like lavender liner and like a super nude lip. I feel like that would be like really pretty just like for an everyday spring kind of, not everyday, but like just fun things during spring, I guess. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go in with just like a neutral brown or if I just wanted to put like a little bit of purple in my crease, and I still don't really know which one to do. Okay, I was gonna be fun, but I think I'm just gonna go in with love handles up here. It kind of has like almost a pink undertone to it. But I just want something really light right in my transition shade, or right in my crease for a transition shade. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Alright, I think that's a little too pinky, so I'm going to go in with Thick Skin and Perfectionist mixed together just to get a more brownie shade. I kind of feel like I should have just gone in with my bronzer. I'm just gonna try my bronzer because these are looking super pink and I want it like matte brown. I might take this off, put a little bit of concealer on, and then just do the bronzer. Because I feel like right now it's not going to look right with that purple liner. Okay, I'm going to set this down again with Certified. Right, and now I'm going to take a brush I use brown with, go into my bronzer, and just run this through my crease. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard for me to achieve right now. Okay, now that I have that laid down, I'm going to go in with this beautiful purple highlighter, and this is in the shade Missed Me, like missed me, like you missed me, but you know, not spelled like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start by just taking this right across my lash line. I love these eyeliners so much. They're so nice and creamy. And then I want to wing it out, but since they are so creamy, it's kind of hard to get that nice sharp wing with them. Alright, I feel like it's like not showing up on camera, but it's so pretty. I wish that it would. I feel like it's way lighter on camera than it is in person. I love this though. I think it's such a pretty springy look. I'm gonna go in with this little like liner brush, and I'm going to take a Therapy Sesh, this bright purple. And in like real life, I would probably just leave it the way that it is because it's such a beautiful like purple pastel. But I want y'all to be able to like see how pretty it is. So I'm just going to like dab this on top and hope that gives it a little something that y'all can see. Yeah, I think you can see that better. This is such a good base like for this shadow too. It's sticking so well. Okay, I'm so glad that this actually like kind of turned out because I'm so obsessed with it right now. I'm gonna run and do this eye and throw on some mascara, and then I will be right back to finish off the base. Okay, I just finished putting some mascara on, and I love how like springy and fresh this look is turning out. Like I think the eyes have just enough that it kind of like draws your attention, but it's also like not overwhelming or crazy. But I think it's like a really fun way to use some color, and I'm trying to figure out ways that my, how should I say this, my basic self, my basic like nude bitch self can get into using more colors. So I think this is a cool way to start. Anyway, I want to be just a little more bronzy because I'm just feeling the bronze look today. I'm going to go in with my Kosas medium bronzer, and this is the first bronzer I will be using now that has a little bit of sheen to it. So before, you know, I used the matte cream bronzer, and then I used the Fenty powder bronzer, but this one has just a little bit of a glimmer to it. And since I am making my face so much tanner than it actually is, so much more tan, I don't know, however you say that, I want to make sure I'm like really dragging it down my neck some so I don't look so crazy. But I also think that like this light washes me out a lot. So in person right now, I look like I'm way tanner than I do on the video. Okay. I feel like I'm having a really good skin day, and I love how everything is looking. Like the eyes are such a subtle thing, but I think they're so easy and so just like kind of like, I don't know the best way to put it, but now when I'm looking at myself, I feel like my brows need to be just a little bit darker. I'm gonna go in with my Tom Ford brow gel just over that milk one that I used, And I don't want much, but just a little more color in them. I think with a look like this, like your brows are really framing your entire face, but especially your eyes. I do feel like this would be a relatively quick like face of makeup if I was just like getting ready real quick. So I'm really liking that. I'm liking all the creams and all of like the products mixed together. So I'm really impressed with just everything that I'm using right now. All right, I'm gonna take my powder on the same brush I used to set my under eyes, and I'm just gonna go right here. So I feel like I'm just a little too dewy, and I feel like that could turn oily real quick. Okay, I think that looks much better, and now I can kind of choose where I want my highlighter and where I don't. So I do want to go in with this cream blush one more time just to amp it up a little bit more, especially since it is the purple, and I feel like it really kind of brings the eye and the face look all together. Ow. How many times am I gonna freaking bump my elbow tonight? Ow. Damn. I love this combination. I think it's so just like light and airy and springy and so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna throw on a little highlighter and then find a gloss to throw on because I think this just needs like a light, maybe even just like a clear gloss. I'm gonna grab my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light wand. I'm loving this right now. Okay, I love this highlighter so much. Now I was going to top it with my MAC Whisper of Guilt because it has this gorgeous like goldy tone. Maybe I still will just put on a tiny little bit of it. I'm gonna use my Smashbox highlighting brush for this. I feel like it's like the perfect little shape. But this highlighter is just a little too deep for me when I don't have any self-tanner on. So I wanted to try it out when I do, and it looks just so nice. I feel like it's so hard to find a nice like gold highlighter for very like fair skin, but this looks so freaking pretty. I'm gonna throw some of this Whisper of Guilt. Did I even like show you what it looked like? It's this gorgeous gold from MAC, and my nails are ready to be redone, but I have to do them, so that means I have to actually like take time to do them, which I don't really do. So I should probably work on that. I'm just gonna take the Whisper of Guilt and put that right on my inner corners. I think that little hit of gold on the inner corner, it looks so pretty. I am going to stop messing with this before I mess with it too much and start doing something funky. So I just recently got this Bite Beauty Agave Intensive Lip Mask, but I got it in the color Buzzed, and I've never, like I've used it, I kind of like tried it on my lips, but I've never really worn it. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's like this shimmery, peachy, it has gold shimmer in it. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. I thought it was just kind of like a peachy gloss. I didn't know that there was glitter in it. Oh, I definitely should have gotten the foundation off of my lips, damn it. So I can't believe that I'm actually saying this, but I don't mind like the foundation lip nudie look that I have right now. I feel like, I wanted like a really nude lip to begin with, so I'm actually really liking how all of this came together. Alright, so this is the final look. I also wanted to show y'all, I got one of those Moroccan hair like color depositing masks. This is the rose gold, and I did it earlier, like this evening. I actually really love it. I'm definitely gonna get a few more in a few different colors because this is so fun, and it doesn't feel like quite like such a commitment, but I think this hair with this blush is so pretty. I just noticed like how similar the tones are, and I'm really feeling it. Oh, I love this for spring. I think it's super easy and it's still like dewy and glowy and just very like kind of a natural look, but then you have that pop of the purple eyeliner. I don't know. I think this is going to be my kind of go-to spring look. I want to get like a teal eyeliner that I can do this with. I want to get like a lime green one. Like I just want to try out all different like bright colors. I think that would be so stunning. So I might look for some of those. I want to try out Color Pops, but I know they're not shipping right now, and I'm a very impatient person, so I will have to figure something else out for those. But I hope y'all are having a great day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you are staying safe and healthy, and I hope you have not gone too crazy yet. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.